Welcome to the Entrepreneurial CPA Show. First taping, 2019. It's a new year. And we're back as always with the knowledge you need to break free of the box and punch above your weight. You know, we want to hit you up with, as always, the theoretical and the practical skills, the balance of both sides that you need to really rethink how you function in the accounting landscape. I'm Garrett Widener, and I'm proud to be an entrepreneurial CPA heading into 2019. And I'm here with a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyways, because he never stops. He's the only person that I know that reads SEC bulletins. Undisputed Dr. Blockchain, Dr. Sean.
How's it going, Garrett?
Good to see you, Dr. Sean. Happy New Year to you, too. We're back. We're still at it.
Yeah, man, dude, back and better than ever this year, man.
Better than ever. I like it. I like it. And today's shows, as always, we've got our amazing sponsors still with us. Prolera, reminding you that CPE doesn't have to be a grind. Get on that CPE task in 2019. Hayne-Rock Solutions, providing you the roadmap to advisory services. They're also with us on their great other show, A Look to the Future. Ask Paul. Check that out if you haven't already. And finally, Accounting Fly. Hey, it's January. You might be looking for some more people to help your firm through busy season. Give Accounting Fly a call today. They're going to help you get the people you need. Now, with all this talk about 2019, Dr. Sean, I think we should kick it off.
Okay.
Our top 3 predictions for 2019.
All right. So my top 3 predictions. Now, obviously, going forward is always hard to do, right? Hard to estimate and to forecast the whole annual year going forward, right? But if I had to really hammer it home onto my top 3 predictions, one is that we are going to see more and more enterprise-ready blockchain platforms enter into the marketplace, right? 2017, it was all Bitcoin. 2018, there was some noise in the whole space, right? Some of the projects that were launched in 2017 failed, or the hype didn't really match the on the boots reality, right? But I would say that in 2019 and in 2020 and going forward, we are going to see more and more of those enterprise-ready applications enter into the marketplace.
I like it. So I'm going to jump in on number 1 right there with you, Dr. Sean. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I heard someone say recently we're in like the Bitcoin winter, as in like it's falling and it's going to see throughout turmoil. And yeah, I said all the time when I speak about blockchain, and I try to do at least 20% of as good a job as you do. Yeah, enterprise solutions is the future of blockchain technology. And yeah, that's what's really going to reshape our profession and the world is those enterprise solutions. And I'm with you. I think we're going to definitely see more enterprise level applications in 2019. Now, a lot of them are going to be focused on the big Fortune 100. We're going to see it being rolled out, and it's going to start to then trickle down to everybody else. But yeah, I agree. Prediction number 1, enterprise-wide level blockchain technology that gets rolled out. As we get into kind of that public-private hybrid confederate blockchain model as well, you kind of take that decentralized exchange like Bitcoin was started with and apply it to a commercialized application.
Yep.
You lose some of that decentralization, but you pick up a lot more consumerization on the flip side.
Yep. I mean, and I do think that sort of that whole back and forth, right, be between how much a company wants to have their data stored on a totally almost open source platform is going to be one of those big forces driving the shift more towards a private blockchain or a hybrid-based model. Absolutely.
All right, so we got number 1. What's number 2?
Number 2 is that automation is going to even be more of a factor in 2019, right? Because automation is here, obviously, right? And all of us know it's coming and all the rest. But really, at the end of 2018, there was a big push towards more and more automation of, bank recs, AP, accounts, all the rest. But in 2019, 19, I've just been feeling and seeing and hearing that there really is almost a paradigm shift happened, right? That now automation isn't a new thing or a optional thing, but that pretty much every firm is going to want to automate every aspect possible of their work, both internally and from a external point of view. Absolutely. And as that automation keeps happening and is more and more common, there is going to be some pain also.
Yeah, and I think, automation, another word for automation we talked about before, robotic process automation, RPA. Yeah, more firms are going to kind of understand what they are, and then you kind of suddenly realize, like, wow, these things are actually rather easy and affordable to roll out.
Yeah.
Even we've rolled out a couple for some of our processes that were manual and systematic, and that we need help getting to very, very cheaply and affordably and very, very easily. Mm-hmm. We were able to put an RPA in place, and these things were just done automatically, which took time from us before. Yeah. So yeah, more firms are going to say, hey, I'm doing something that's repetitive. I'm taking numbers out of an email and I'm putting it somewhere. I can write an RPA script for that. I can get someone to write an RPA script for that and do this for me. And suddenly I can take away some of that pain point, some of that pressure. CPA firms are struggling with staffing. They're still struggling with staffing. They're going to struggle with staffing. And this is how we kind of talk about how do we reshape that pyramid model in the industry. Automation is really going to help fix what's going on. I see your dog's almost making a little New Year's Eve cameo.
Yeah.
Now, did the puppy get any special Christmas presents?
Yes. Some treats, toys, so.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
All right, well, coming back to automation, also that, what point can I automate you? And can I get a hologram of Dr. Sean that's AI themed? I can just do the show. When you're busy, I can just keep doing the show.
Just over and over and over again?
Yeah. When will I see the hologram automated AI-powered Dr. Sean?
Love it, man. I love that idea. That'd be great.
Right? All right. So, number 1, we got it. Number 2, what's number 3?
So, the third sort of big force that, I see going forward is that, as all of this stuff happens, right? Automation, RPA, AI, enterprise-ready blockchain, as all that happens, the business model of firms, right? I'm going to build on your comment that the whole business model of how a firm actually works is going to have to change, right? Because right now, pretty much each firm has a pyramid model, right? And that just isn't going to work going forward. One, because there is not enough talent out there right now to handle the current workloads and to augment those tasks with RPA tools, AI tools, automation overall. And 2, our external clients want better service, right? More forward-looking service, more on-demand service, and more customized offerings too. And so those are the 2 big drivers as to why I believe, right, from everything that I see, read, hear, that the overall business model and the shape, basically, of firms are in 2019 and going forward are going to really change to almost shift from a pyramid to more like a diamond or a cube almost shape. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is that shift in the pyramid we talk about and the shift in the profession. I think firms got to take a really hard look at themselves and look at really hard of what am I doing today? And am I still doing the same thing I did 5 years ago? And if I am, I need to make some hard changes, some hard pivots. And some of that is you got to invest in the short term and the long term.
Yeah.
The short term is you kind of get day to day and you're doing what you've always done. If you do that, it's going to spell trouble for you. And, I see that especially on the firm acquisition side. Firm mergers and acquisitions are still ticking along at a good pace, but the price for those firms is on the decline. So if you're sitting there kind of in your seat as a firm owner, you got to be thinking, what's the value of the asset I've created? And then how do I increase that value? And then I think the other thing I want to touch base on that you said is customers, our clients, the firm's clients. Are you giving them what they truly value, or are you giving them the compliance work that they don't really care about?
Yeah.
And I really challenge everybody out there to think about that in 2019. What service are you providing to your clients? What value do they see in what you provide? And really focus on providing true value to them. That's going to make the difference. That's really going to kind of start to flip the tides and get things going. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I know we talk a lot about this. Right now, they say it's a pyramid. Is it going to be a diamond? Is it going to be a square, a cube, a rectangle? Like, what's the new quote unquote shape?
Trapezoid, oval.
Yeah, I think it's almost like just a little flatter, a little leaner, almost kind of like a cloud type thing. As you're pulling in different people, and you've got to leverage. We could talk all day long about how you kind of leverage the gig economy in there as well, and bringing outside experts and consultants and advisors and part-time staffing to get stuff done. But no matter what, it's a great profession to be in. We're going through tremendous turmoil and transition, but there's no other profession I'd rather be working in and be a part of than the public accounting profession. It's a great time to be an accountant in 2019. We get to focus on adding true value to the people that we work with. So Dr. Sean, before we wrap it up here, any other insights on our top 3 predictions for 2019?
Let's see, top 3 prediction, and probably the only other point that I would add is that, I would say that there are going to be 1 or 2 big changes, I think, in 2019 that really right now we aren't able to actually go over right now, right? Because it's all moving so fast, and there are so many forces that are impacting us, both as individuals and also as firms, that it's awfully tough to predict everything right now. But I'd say in 2019, there's going to be 1 or 2 big surprises for us.
So that's your last little tidbit. Stay tuned for the surprises.
Absolutely.
All right. I like it. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in through 2018 and watching us, checking out the Entrepreneurial CPA channel as we've grown. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope we made you kind of rethink what's coming in 2019 and help you get more ready for it. You want to talk about more about what's coming? Send Dr. Sean or myself a message, LinkedIn, Twitter. Hit us up in the comments. You got a question, comment, whatever it is, hit us up. We're always here to help you. Now, if you're watching, you say, man, I want to really keep this learning going. Click the link below. Yeah, right? All of you, click that link below. Subscribe to our Entrepreneurial CPA channel email newsletter. All right? We've thought a lot about how do we empower the industry to move forward. So we took our email newsletter, infused it with AI technology. That means your email news blast will be different from anybody else's. It's tailored to the knowledge you want and you need to invest in yourself, and just you. It's pretty remarkable. It's pretty amazing. So move on past the noise. Get the knowledge that you need and you want on a regular basis in your inbox. It's got content from us. It's got content from other amazing people and publications in the accounting landscape. Check it out. Subscribe today. If you want to stay up to date on our content as well, if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, there's a little link up there. And as always, you know the drill. We challenge you today to take action, to change the world, and invest in yourself.